From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Well, just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Tua now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this opening drive centers for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready up.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18, 5, Cougar 19. Go.
They'll come out throwing. That's caught by Chris Olave. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
At the 43-yard
That is a
line.
textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Tag. Next.
They're throwing it. Lock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready. Crackle 80. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Now 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa. It's incomplete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. To the left side. It's pulled in by Waddle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And with that score, he's reached the benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins go up 10-zip here in the 1st.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Good throw downfield to Olave. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we've reached the end of one on Thanksgiving. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Throwing now, another shotgun. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Setting up to throw. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's going to throw it again. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go, here we go.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Matthew Wright for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game.
Lions 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
All is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Running with Achane here after the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Achane on the pistol. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Taken in by Hill, right side. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Get safe. Go ahead.
Trying to run it in. Achane. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Hey, come on, check.
Now Tua to throw. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
For Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Gravity line.
Airing it out to start this drive. Low left side's caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 6.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Mustang 19. Tag. 70 Timberwolf.
He's going to throw this one. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Got it. Ready?
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Quick throw, finds it out right. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Okay, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Go.
Now looking to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Hawk 70. Ready?
Working now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Go ahead.
First down, here's Tua. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
21G. Ready?
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18, here we go. Fire. Bronco, let go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. Racing down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
17. Lions 14. Jet Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains! Still momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Slot man's in motion right. We give here to the motion man. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
44, ready.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. This finds its target, that's Hill. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Got it. Ready?
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. Got it online, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready, ready.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
60 Eagles. Come on, switch. Go.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And works it down to the 37. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Cup 19 Lion. Let go.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. It's fielded at the 14. Just one quarter, standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. First and 10 from the 32.
All right, come on.
Tua setting up to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play good for 17 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready.
The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18, pioneer. Like it.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Called in by Olave, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Tag! Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Only can get his a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
A tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
He's back to throw. It's complete. This is Olave. Tricks away from one. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Come on. Set.
They give to Gibbs on the option. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Reload, reload. Get up.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
3rd down, they need 7.
Warrior 70. Hey. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Can he call himself? And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions down by only 3. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready. Dragon 70 Timberwolf.
Desperation time here. And he has the catch. It's going to be in. That's a touchdown. The Lions have taken the lead late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good. So they take the lead and the extra point by breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Dolphins 24. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will wide open.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
They've got first down here from the 36. Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here's Tagovailoa again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And the Dolphins first down.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Well, another catch for Waddle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense to the line for first down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Motioning the tight end now. Again, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Here's Tua again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, get set. Solo left Zion. Solo.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So that brings up fourth and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down. Now to throw. That'll be the first and more. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Oh, again it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Here he goes, one final shot. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but one